Unit for children in Wales after they were forced to make a round trip of more than 300 miles to get him the care he needed.
14-year-old Kyle Beer had to be treated at the Children's Trust in Surrey because the services he needed aren't available in Wales. Here's our health correspondent, Mary-Claire Carey-Jones.
Kyle Beer was a lively little boy, but 2 years ago he had a brain hemorrhage which left him fighting for his life.
Nice. Oh, you've won!
Kyle is now making good progress with his recovery, but getting to this stage has put massive pressure on his family. Kyle had to spend more than 7 months at the Children's Trust in Surrey because the facilities he needed aren't available in Wales. It meant his mum Catherine could only see him at weekends because she needed to work.
It was an awful experience where I was pulled away from my family and friends, not to mention leaving my son down there all week, leaving Andrew down there all week, where we didn't have the support network that you would have had if he'd been able to stay in Cardiff.
But staying in Surrey was the only option to get Kyle the support he needed. This centre is 160 miles away from Kyle's home in Cardiff, and children like him are making the long journey from across Wales to access the specialist services provided by the Children's Trust.
Oh, look at that!
That's because there's nowhere like this in Wales that specialises in looking after children with brain injuries. Every child here has a tailor-made plan. It includes hydrotherapy and physiotherapy, as well as play therapy to help them achieve their physical goals in a fun way. Kyle's speech and language therapist told me it made a real difference for him.
We spent a long time kind of picking apart exactly what was going on, and I think unless if he hadn't had that multidisciplinary kind of approach, we wouldn't necessarily have worked out exactly the support where it was needed.
But Kyle needs ongoing support now he's home.
The facilities that and services he needs to actually progress is not really there, and that's why we're campaigning to sort of get those in place.
The Welsh Government says it is working to improve children's neurology services at the Children's Hospital for Wales. If improvements are made, it could mean an end to the struggle to get treatment for children like Kyle. Mary-Claire Carey-Jones, Wales Tonight.